2022 Acura NSX Type S will be the mid-engine supercars. The NSX will go away at the end of 2022 after a 5-year run. Well folks, good news and bad news. The 2022 Acura NSX will finally receive a Type S model, following the return of that sporty badge on the TLX sedan earlier this year. But unfortunately, the NSX Type S will mark the end of the line for the second-generation mid-engine supercar, which will officially exit production in December 2022. Acura doesn't have much information on the NSX Type S just yet, but the vehicle will debut on August 13 at the Quail, a motorsports gathering, part of Monterey Car Week. A few teaser images of the vehicle did betray some key differences between the Type S and its more sedate sibling. Immediately noticeable is a red engine cover, which has long been a hallmark of performance-oriented Honda and Acura products. The sharper NSX also wears darkened exterior accents, like matte black door handles and a gloss black rear spoiler, and there's a large Type S logo on the rocker panel just ahead of the rear wheels. The current Acura NSX went on sale for the 2017 model year, powered by a standard hybrid powertrain and the automaker's unique super handling all-wheel drive, sh-awd, torque vectoring. As on the original, there's a mid-mounted V6 behind the driver, in this case displacing 3.5 liters and augmented by a pair of turbochargers and an electric motor sandwiched between the engine and the 9-speed dual-clutch transmission. A pair of front-mounted electric motors, one per wheel, provide through-the-road all-wheel drive, and the total system output is 572 horsepower, 427 kilowatts, and 476 pound-feet, 676 Newton-meters. For the Type S, we can't envision Acura could resist the temptation to break 600 HP and 500 lb-ft, 447 kilowatts and 678 Nm, cutting a few tenths off the regular NSX's 2.7-second sprint to 60 miles per hour. We also imagine the Type S could potentially hit 200 miles per hour at the top end, up from the current supercar's 191 miles per hour. There will be a host of chassis and suspension modifications to allow the hybridized supercar to take full advantage of the power boost, including firmer dampers, a lower ride height, and ultra-sticky tires capable of taking on the track. The NSX Type S will also be available in a trim-specific exterior color, possibly the matte gray seen on the microsite. The 2022 Acura NSX Type S will be built at Honda's Performance Manufacturing Center in Marysville, Ohio, and production will be limited to 350 units, 30 for Japan and 320 for all other markets. Then, in December of next year, the automaker will retire the NSX to make way for other vehicles that will still offer the joy of driving found in the mid-engine supercar. Like the original first-generation NSX, the second-generation example boasted unique ideas that would spread to other, much more expensive vehicles. With a 3-motor hybrid system, the NSX was more efficient than its slinky shape and wild performance would suggest, paving the way for electrified supercars like the Ferrari 296 GTB. And like its predecessor, the modern NSX is comfortable and spacious, with the same decent ergonomics as its less exotic sedan and SUV siblings. For its part, Acura promises that other electrified sports cars are on the way, and hopefully those new products will worm their way into our hearts like the NSX did.